Welcome back, Worthington. Today we're wrapping up the Worthington State of the Schools, our week-long celebration of our students' educational journey. We're so happy that you've joined us as we featured programs and options that our Worthington students experience. We learned what makes Sutter Park Preschool a special place. And we saw elementary students at Worthington Park creating their very own podcast. We've heard about the love of music from our middle school students, and we found out how high school students are getting apprenticeships at global companies here in Worthington. After featuring some of the amazing things that are going on in Worthington schools, right now it's time to turn and look at our future. The Worthington community showed their support for our district by passing an operating levy and bond. And that funding is now being used to renovate our high schools so that we can accommodate growing enrollment and modernize our facilities. A student's physical environment is directly tied to their ability to learn. It's our goal to create buildings worthy of our mission, which is to empower a community of learners who will change the world. In phase 1 of our master facilities plan, the district renovated our middle schools. The last part of phase 1 is being completed now as a new Thomas Worthington Fieldhouse is being built. Phase 2 will rebuild and renovate Thomas Worthington and Worthington Kilbourne High Schools into incredible learning spaces for our students. In the spring of this year, fencing will go up at Thomas Worthington and the front lawn will be prepared for construction. This project will be built in phases so that we can keep students educated on site during construction. The front section of classrooms will be finished first, and those classrooms will be used as the rest of the school is worked on. At Worthington Kilbourne High School, you'll see work on the turf athletic fields and support buildings to begin this summer. The work on the high schools will continue throughout the next few years, with the hope of having students in completed buildings by 2026. We are excited for construction to begin this spring, and we're so grateful to our community for making our students a priority. The construction timeline is now available on the Worthington Schools website, as well as the designs and presentations from our last community meetings. It's not just physical spaces that we are concentrating on as we look to the future of Worthington schools. We must also create a vision of learning for our students and staff. Education has changed dramatically in recent years. That's why our district is partnering with Battelle for Kids to develop a portrait of a learner. A portrait of a learner is a collective vision that articulates our community's aspirations for all students. Beginning next year, we will work with students, educators, families, community leaders, communities of faith, higher education officials, social service agencies, and local policymakers to create this collaborative vision. We look forward to working with our students, families, partners, and residents this fall to examine how the world has changed and to integrate the competencies students need to thrive today and tomorrow into this new vision. The state of our schools is strong, and it's growing stronger every day. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Worthington schools, and I'm so humbled to serve as your superintendent. Thank you for joining us this week on our State of the Schools Journey 2023.